Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, one in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason, and we're off on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these stars. We see them getting their game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice, so these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The home team's offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We'll go with a draw play here on 2nd down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Smith now to throw on 1st down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Working out of the gun, Smith, and that is incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd down. 3 to go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And now Now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Still first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. From the 20, here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's in.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The score. Visitors 7. Our home team 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 33, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Makes it third down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 13.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The break, the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score. Visitors 14. Our home team 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Gain of 1.
Third and 9. Smith. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. This fielding inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The drive will start on the ground.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often.
He gets free. Still on his feet. And he will score.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short game. But instead, he's physical, he's fast. And the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38.
Now a run on first down. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Smith. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Smith from the gun on third down. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he tippy-toes around the defenders for a gain of 5 yards.
43-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 19-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Off the play fake. Smith. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's in! Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point is good. And his guys get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Our home team, 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 3.
Incomplete.
Throwing now from the gun. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's enough for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
At the 35-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Second down, 8 yards to go.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. He'll try to run for it. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This one from 39 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hi, Scott. Thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll keep this on the zone read. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Completing that one to Carter. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The defense has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man Carter. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
48-yard line.
First and 10. Now, faking the give. Pushed out to his left. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
We'll go with a draw play here on second down. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Our home team, 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
He'll drop to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. And that will be a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. Ooh. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 23-yard.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. From the 23, here's second and 6. Back to the air one more time. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the move left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal.
Another first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Haskins. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Back to throw. The blitz, he gets there, and he lost the football. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now a timeout for injury. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Go with the quarterback. Keep it here on the zone read.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
11 yards on the connection there. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A run now on 2nd down. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 30. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a big one right there. 36 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
His throw left side is complete. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's lost the football. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And that is Hodge in the end zone. He's in. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll try and get there on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the visitors are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if think that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. A quick throw. The RPO is complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they need 8 as they come up for third down. That one intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. On the give, Haskins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll come up to third and 3.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now he takes off. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal.
That's another first down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's third down and goal to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now for the point after. He's got it. And his guys are able to cut into the deficit.
Makes the score. Visitors 41. Our home team 27.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
2nd and 11. So, it's a win for our visitors. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.